This is the Cowboy State Daily Morning Show with Jake. The new way Wyoming wakes up.
It's time to take a look at what's happening around Wyoming. From the Cowboy State Daily Newsroom, I'm Wendy Kaur. As the 85th Sturgis Motorcycle Rally wound up this weekend, one biker said he misses the old days when ad hoc burnouts sent smoke billowing down the road and when there weren't enough cops to do anything about it. He told Cowboy State Daily's Zachary Sontag that he laments the presence of khaki shorts and tennis shoes and bemoans the rally's turn toward family friendliness, evidenced by the declining numbers of topless women. Of course, with rally attendance this year surpassing 300,000, he's not talking about the death of an event, but rather the end of a culture.
They said it used to be a lot crazier than this, and it's still kind of crazy, which tells you that it was probably pretty wicked wild back in the day. But it's more family friendly. You talk to some of these old timers and they go, man, people didn't even wear clothes on Main Street for a while. We used to do burnouts up and down Main Street. Now look at this. You got cops on every corner.
Those lawmen at the 85th Sturgis Motorcycle Rally have been busy with violations that run the gamut, from assault and trespassing and weapons violations to resisting arrest, theft, and, above all, driving while under the influence. So, just like the hotels in Sturgis, Zach reports that the Meade County Jail has been booked solid to standing room only the last few days.
The infrastructure gets overwhelmed. They've got an 80-bed jail, but that quickly fills up, and they need this overflow jail, which is pseudo kind of a retired little old school jail with the crankshaft bars, and it's not comfortable. I talked to one of the inmates who just got out from serving a night for possession of marijuana, and he said people were stepping over each other. Not everybody had a pad. It smelled gross in there. The toilet wasn't working. That's what they have to resort to, because this is a small city. It only has 7,000 permanent residents, and it's overwhelmed with a heck of a lot more during the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
The sheriff told Cowboy State Daily that when you've got 500,000 people coming through, they do everything they can to be prepared. But kind of like the rally itself, they just react and, quote, hang on to the saddle horn. Uranium Energy Corp's Sweetwater project became the first Wyoming mining operation to receive fast-track permitting status under President Donald Trump's latest mineral production initiative. Cowboy State Daily's David Madison reports that it's a milestone for a company that's re-energizing, going from semi-dormant operations to one of America's leading uranium producers in just 12 months.
Uranium Energy Corp is really reviving a project that was owned by Rio Tinto, northwest of Rollins. The person I spoke to there, who's got like 50 years experience in this industry, said that it's really rare to have so much resource ready to go at this time, and it's apparently meeting a need. The Trump administration certainly has declared a priority on getting the full nuclear spectrum up and running, from mining the uranium to creating different technologies like the microreactors that we've reported on.
The restart could double operational uranium processing capacity in the U.S., addressing critical supply chain vulnerabilities. I'll be back with more news right after this.
The Wyoming way of life. There's nothing like it. And no financial partner like your local cooperative credit union to help you live life the way you want to. We help you save for a brighter future, borrow for your dream home, start your small business. We've got your finances. And you've got plans, so go ahead, pitch a tent, head for the rodeo, reel in a big trout, fire up the smoker. Wyoming's credit unions are here to stay and here for you.
Mountain lions are associated with, well, mountains. But mountain lions have been expanding their range into the Great Plains states for more than 20 years. However, that migration seems to be picking up steam. Cowboy State Daily's Mark Hines reports that increasing numbers of mountain lion sightings in Kansas and verified reports of kittens born in Oklahoma show that the big cat's range isn't limited by their name.
You're not going to see them out running out across the wide open prairies. What they do is they find what they call riparian areas, areas that go along river bottoms. And mountain mountain lions, much as grizzly bears have been doing. Mountain lions will follow those river channels because it has cover, it has some height, it has outcropping, it's got places where they can hang out, where they can ambush game, where they can have dens for their babies and stuff.
The mountain lion's push into the prairie states is part of a larger movement of species that were driven back into the mountains as the West was settled. That includes grizzlies in Montana pushing as far east as the Missouri breaks, and elk with Wyoming DNA reestablishing herds in Nebraska. And that's today's news. Get your free digital subscription to Wyoming's only statewide newspaper by clicking on the daily newsletter button at cowboystatedaily.com. I'm Wendy Core for Cowboy State Daily.
There's a lot of need in the world, and if you're like me, it can seem too big to make a difference. But that's why I decided to start volunteering with Mercy Ships. Dedicating a few weeks or months of my life every year in the service of others has brought me more than I could ever imagine. Plus, I'm getting to meet people from all around the world and make lifelong friends. Hey, Michelle. And with so much to do here, there's an opportunity for everyone to make a difference.
High five.
But the best reason to volunteer is knowing that no matter what you do, you're helping change people's lives every day. Whether it's for 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, when you volunteer with Mercy Ships, you'll find your purpose, your people, and your place in this world. And all you gotta do is visit mercyships.org today. I hope to see you soon.